Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long term. Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of the second week of February. The session will be very interesting. All you have to do is pay attention till the end and do make notes. If you find any current affair that you have missed out, so do make notes for the same. Let's start. First is, name the ministry that has recently signed an MOU with Digital Green under the public-private partnership, that is a Triple P partnership framework, to build a national level digital extension platform. Which is the ministry it is being asked here? It will be your Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. They have signed an MOU with Digital Green. And this was a Triple P partnership to build a national level digital extension program. This platform, or digital extension platform, and this platform is said to be launched within the 6 months, that will strengthen the extension system and make it more efficient and effective by connecting farmers to the strong foundation of the digital agriculture ecosystem. Next, which institute or university has recently signed an MOU with Directorate General of GST, that is your DGCA, Goods and Service Tax Intelligence, to set up digital forensic laboratories? So it will be your which institute or university? It is your National Forensic Science University that have signed a memorandum of understanding with Directorate General of GST Intelligence, that is DGCA, to set up digital forensic laboratories. What here will be set up? Digital forensic laboratories. Who this will be setting up by? It will be set up by National Forensic Science Universities along with DGCA. And what is DGCA? It is your Directorate General of GST Intelligence. Next, if we talk about, tell me, where will be the India's first new mobility focused cluster Telangana Mobility Valley set up? It will be in Telangana. All right, and we are talking about Telangana Mobility Valley, TMV. Where this will be set up? That is the India's first mobility focused cluster. It will be in Telangana. Then Yuva Sangam portal. This Yuva Sangam portal was launched by whom? It was launched by Ministry of Education. Then Kala Ghoda Arts Festival. This Kala Ghoda Arts Festival, where was this, or which in which place this was observed? This was observed in Mumbai, Kala Ghoda Arts Festival. Then recently, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban scheme has extended till which year? Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. This Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has been extended till the year 2024. Alright, and this is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban. Then apart from this, tell me recently which IIT has signed an MOU with ISRO to develop astronaut training module. It will be your IIT Madras. I repeat, ISRO and IIT Madras has recently signed an MOU to develop astronaut training module. Then India's first hydrogen combustion engine for heavy duty was unveiled by Reliance. All right, and they have unveiled the India's first hydrogen combustion engine for heavy duty. All right, recently there was a news that Bangladesh will be receiving electricity from which state of India? So from the Jharkhand power plant. All right, that means from Jharkhand state we are giving electricity. We will be providing electricity to Bangladesh. Then tell me which is the world's first living heritage university. World's first living heritage university. What is the name of the world's first living heritage university? It is Vishwa Bharati. Next, according to Global Minority Report that was released by Center for Policy Analysis CPA in February, which country topped among 110 nations for inclusivity measures towards religious minorities? I repeat, according to a Global Minority Report that was released by Center for Policy Analysis, which country topped among the 110 nations for inclusive measure towards religious minorities? It will be your which country? Tell me. What is the correct answer here? It is your India. India has secured the top position among 110 nations for inclusivity measures towards religious minorities. India is followed by South Korea on second position, then Japan, Panama, USA respectively. All right, second, third, fourth and fifth position. Then remember, this report was released by former Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu sir, in November 2022. Next, so correct option here becomes here for the inclusivity measure towards religious minorities, India secured the top position out of 110 nations. Next, name the life insurance company that has recently launched sustainable equity fund to enable investors to invest in companies that have been evaluated on environmental, social and governance factors. That means to evaluate companies on the ESG factors, which life insurance company has launched a sustainable equity fund to enable investor to invest in these companies. So it will be your Bajaj Alliance Life Insurance. They have set up a sustainable equity fund and they will be enabling investor to invest on the companies that are working towards these parameters that are environment, social and governance. All right. Next, which payment bank has recently partnered with National Payment Corporation of India to introduce RuPay credit card on UPI? First of all, if we talk about NPCI, it was launched in 2008. Then in UPI was launched by NPCI in 2016. Now UPI is being used in 10 plus nations, and there was a news recently that now from Singapore we can easily send money to people to and from Singapore and India. That means there can be done transaction easily between India and Singapore. All right, so coming back to the question, which payment bank recently partnered with NPCI to introduce RuPay credit card on UPI? It will be your Paytm Payments Bank. All right, and if you remember the news about Paytm Payment Bank, that recently Alibaba, who owned 3.16% equity share in Paytm, has now sold their stake to 197 Communication, the parent company of Paytm, and has left the company. That means Alibaba now has zero share in Paytm Payments Bank. Next, which company has recently launched India's first traffic management system for drones? Important question, take a note of it. So company that has launched India's first traffic management system for drones will be your Sky Air Mobility Private Limited. All right, and they have launched India's first traffic management system that was named Sky UTM. All right, Sky UTM is the name of the India's first traffic management system for drones. This Sky UTM was launched in the presence of Nitin Gadkari, and this system Sky UTM will allow drone operators to plan routes, make flight plans, and assess risk before running drones based operations in India. It will be similar to that of a flight operations, all right, flight management system, but for drones. Next, if I ask you, tell me, recently, which edition of the Bharat Rang Mahotsav was organized by National School of Drama? It was the 22nd edition of the Bharat Rang Mahotsav that was organized by National School of Drama. Then if I ask you, tell me, recently, how many Namma clinics were opened by Karnataka in Bangalore? So 108 Namma clinics were opened. Who launched Family ID? Family ID was launched by UP government. Apart from this, tell me, first G20 Environment and Climate Sustainability Working Group meeting, where was this held? This was held in Bangalore. I repeat, first G20 Environment and Climate Sustainability Working Group meeting was held in Bangalore. Digital Payment Utsav, where was this launched? Digital Payment Utsav, where was this launched? This was launched in New Delhi, and it was launched by whom? Ashwini Vaishnav has launched this Digital Payment Utsav in New Delhi. Then comes your India International Garment Fair. This was the 68th edition of the India International Garment Fair. And where was the 68th edition of the India International Garment Fair inaugurated? It was inaugurated in Greater Noida. Alright, where is this? It is in Uttar Pradesh. And if you remember, in UP, Global Investor Summit was also held. Then, for the year 21-22, remember, India has received a remittance of around 89,127 million dollar. That means $89,127 million of remittance has been received by India in 21-22. Then, where was Himachal Niketan Foundation led? It was led in New Delhi. Next, which edition of the India-Mongolia Joint Working Group meeting was held in New Delhi? It was the 11th edition of the India-Mongolia Joint Working Group meeting that was held in New Delhi. Which edition of the World Hindi Conference was held in Fiji? It was the 12th edition of World Hindi Conference that was held in Fiji. Next, who is the current Principal Director General of Directorate General of GST Intelligence? I repeat, the correct option here becomes is the Principal Director General of the DGGI. Tell me, who is the Principal Directorate General of DGGI? He will be Surjit Bhujabalji. Option 2 is correct here. DGGI, that was formerly known as DGGEI, that is your Directorate General of Central Excise Intelligence, that is now known as Directorate General of GST Intelligence. DGGI was formed in 1979 as the Directorate General of Anti-Invasion and was later named to DGCEI, and now later it was named to DGGI. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi, and who is the Principal Directorate General here? Surjit Bhujabalji. Option 2 is correct here. Next, where is the headquarter of International Energy Agency, IEA? The headquarter is in Paris, France, and if you remember, in Paris, France, in 2024, Olympic Games will also be held. In Geneva, Switzerland, International Labour Organization's headquarter is there. Gilbert Hongbo is the Director General here, and she is the first African female to be appointed to the post of the Director General of International Labour Organization. Next, who is the executive director of this IEA International Energy Agency? Dr. Fatih Birol. Next, which company recently signed a contract with the Ministry of Defense to procure 41 indigenous modular bridges for Indian Army Corps of Engineers at a cost of around 2585 crore rupees? It will be your which company? It is your L&T, that is your Larsen and Turbo, that has procured or to which Ministry of Defense has signed a contract to procure 41 indigenous modular bridges, and for this the amount of money that will be spent is 22,585 crore rupees. Then these modular bridges were designed and developed by whom? They were designed and developed by DRDO, and they will be procured by L&T as a DRDO nominated production agency. Also, this will help us to boot Atmanirbhar Bharat mission. Next, which of the following points is incorrect with respect to the RBI's bi-monthly monetary policy of fiscal year 23 that was held in February 2023. So let's read the first point. It is saying that India's GDP growth is around 6.4% for fiscal year 24, that is lower than 7% in fiscal year 23. So yes, option 1 is definitely correct, as this growth is keep on changing. Some are prediction it to be growing between 5.8% to 6.6%. Between this, India is expected to grow. Second point is MPC raised the repo rate by 25 basis point to 6.5 from 6.25. Yes, option 2 is also correct. Third, the standing deposit facility rate adjusted to 6.25% from 6%, and marginal standing facility rate to 6.7% from 6.5%. This is also correct. Now option 4, the bank rate remained unchanged at 6.5%. Let me correct you here. This option is wrong. The bank rate remained at 6.5. This option is wrong because it has changed to 6.75%. All right. What is the CRR here? If we talk about, that is your cash reserve ratio. So remember, cash reserve ratio has remained unchanged. All right. It is not the bank rate. It is your CRR that has remained unchanged. That was 4.5% earlier, and now also it is 4.5. And SLR, that is your statutory liquidity ratio. It is also 18% earlier, and now also it is 18%. Next, name the small finance bank that has recently launched India's first voice visual vernacular banking app for digitally challenged people. I repeat, what is the name of the small finance bank that has launched India's first voice visual vernacular banking application for the digitally challenged people? It will be your Ujjivan Small Finance Bank that has launched Hello Ujjivan. That has launched Hello Ujjivan. This is the name of the mobile application. That is the India's first mobile banking application featuring 3 V's. These are voice, visual and vernacular, and this is for the people for the digitally challenged. Now the question can be asked is that this Hello Ujjivan application, this was developed by whom? It was developed by Navana.ai. All right. Next, European Investment Bank formally agreed to join the Indian Hydrogen Alliance and provide how much amount euros for large scale green hydrogen projects in India. So remember, EIB, that is your European Investment Bank, has agreed and they will be investing 1 billion euros for India's Hydrogen Alliance. All right, and this will be setting up various hydrogen projects in India. So the correct option is option 5. EIB, that is your European Investment Bank. It is an lending arm of European Union, and it is the world's largest international public bank and a leading financier of renewable energy and climate action. Next, Ricky Catch, an Indian music composer and environmentalist, has won his third Grammy at the 65th Annual Grammy Awards under the Best Immersive Audio Album category. Which of the following album won the 2023 Grammy Award? So it is your Divine Tides. Ricky Catch, he is an Indian music composer. He is an environmentalist. He is from Bangalore, Karnataka, and recently he has won his third Grammy at the 65th Annual Grammy Awards under the best immersive audio album. And for the what is the name of the album? It is your Divine Tides. All right, remember this. Next, tell me if I ask you, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated Dayaram Saraswati's 200th birth anniversary event. So, question can be asked: Dayanand Saraswati, which birth anniversary event was observed recently? It was the 200th birth anniversary. Then recently, remember, India has jumped to 55th position in the ICAO Aviation Safety Oversight ranking. In the ICAO's ranking, what is the rank of India in the ICAO Aviation Safety Oversight ranking? It is 55. Then remember, the first phase of Delhi Mumbai Expressway was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it is said that from Delhi to Mumbai it will be taking just 12 to 14 hours to cover this distance that will earlier take around 18 to 20 hours of journey. Then after this, remember, which is the first retail to accept digital rupee at stores? It will be your Reliance Retail. Reliance Retail became the first to accept digital rupee at the stores. Next, remember, RBI has increased the repo rate by how much percent? So remember, RBI has increased the repo rate by 0.25%. That means now what is the repo rate now? 6.5%. Next, what is the name of the chatbot released by Google? It is your Bard. What is the, or tell me, who is the owner or which company has launched Chat GPT? It was launched by Open AI. And remember, it is your Microsoft that has funded $10 billion into the OpenAI's chat platform, that is Chat GPT. Then World Government Summit will be held where? World Government Summit for 2023. Where this will be held? This will be held in Dubai. Quad Cyber Challenge was launched by whom? Quad Cyber Challenge. This will be launched by Quad countries. And if you remember, Quad countries participate in an exercise, that is Malabar exercise. Next, which bank has recently signed an agreement with the Telangana government's Directorate of Treasury and Accounts to collect online government receipts? It will be your South Indian Bank. Then remember, SIB, that is your South Indian Bank, signed an agreement with Telangana government's DTA, that is Directorate of Treasury and Accounts of Hyderabad, Telangana, and this agreement authorizes the SIB, South Indian Bank, to collect the government receipts on their behalf. All right. Also remember, under this partnership, Cybernet. What is this? This is a Cybernet that is to make the payment. This will allow the residents of Telangana to make the payment to the state's online treasury portal, that is Cybernet. Using this particular platform, the people of Telangana can easily use this Cybernet to make the payments online. Next, in which year Ujjivan Small Finance Bank was established? So direct question, friends, it was in 2017 that Ujjivan Small Finance Bank was established. Who is the managing director and chief executive officer of Ujjivan Small Finance Bank? Itira Davis. When was this established? It was established in 2017. Where is the headquarter? Bangalore, Karnataka. And then remember a tagline also for the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank: build a better life. This is the theme, or this is the tagline for the Ujjivan Small Finance Bank. Next, PAN number, that is your permanent account number, is a dash alphanumeric number issued by Income Tax Department. So this is a 10-digit number, alphanumeric number, that is issued by the Income Tax Department. For PAN number we are talking about. All right. Apart from this, if I ask you Aadhaar card, this is a 12-digit number that are issued by the government, UIDAI. All right, UIDAI issues this Aadhaar card. Next, tell me, if I ask you recently, who has been appointed as the new managing director and Chief Executive Officer of Canara Bank. For Canara Bank, who has been appointed as Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, K. Satyanarayan Rajuji. Then, who has been named as the brightest student? World's brightest student, who has been named Natasha Periana Youngam, has been named as the world's brightest student and she's an Indian American. Remember that also. Then recently, remember, if I ask you who appoints governors, governors are appointed by the President of India, and recently 13 new governors of the states were appointed by President Draupadi Murmu. Matrubhumi Book of the Year Award 2023 was given to whom? Peggy Mohan was awarded with the Matrubhumi Book of the Year Award 2023. Then remember Golden Book Award 2023. Golden Book Award for the year 2023 for Now You Breathe. Now You Breathe. It was awarded to whom? Rakhi Kapoor. It was awarded to whom? Rakhi Kapoor was awarded with the Golden Book Award for 2023. The book was Now You Breathe. Next, Raja Ram Mohan Roy National Award. I repeat, Raja Ram Mohan Roy National Award. This award was presented to whom? It was given to a journalist, A.B.K. Prasad. Alright, I repeat, A.B.K. Prasad was selected to be honored with Raja Ram Mohan Roy National Award. Important. Next, which union ministry has inaugurated Mission Antyodhya survey and also has launched a portal and mobile application at New Delhi? So remember, the ministry that has recently inaugurated Mission Antyodhya survey and also launched a portal and a mobile application for the same in New Delhi is your Ministry of Rural Development. Alright, highly important. Remember, Ministry of Rural Development in consultation with NIC, that is your National Informatics Center, has developed a Android mobile application with geotag features. The ministry has also set up an in-house desk for smooth resolution of the queries related to the questionnaire and mobile application. Thus, village-wise survey is expected to conducted over a period of 1 month involving community resource person. So coming back, that you have to remember is that Mission Antyodhya survey has been, or the ministry that has launched and inaugurated Mission Antyodhya and also a mobile application and a portal was also launched by the same. It is your Ministry of Rural Development. Next, the Geological Survey of India, GSI, has recently discovered the lithium reserves for the first time. And if we talk about lithium, remember, lithium is an important element when we are talking about batteries. Alright, these battery we use lithium, and in India, second largest world reserve has been recently been found in India, and this will help us to boost the manufacturing in India of electric vehicles. As we know, in the coming generation we will be talking about electric vehicles only. More and more electric vehicles will be coming up in the future generation. So for them, lithium will be an important raw material, and where this lithium reserve has been found for the first time in India, it is in Jammu and Kashmir. Next, Asian Development Bank has recently approved a $130 million loan, that is roughly 1072 crore rupees, for which state? So for which state this Asian Development Bank has approved a loan of $130 million? It will be your Himachal Pradesh, and this $130 million loan for the Himachal Pradesh will be under Himachal Pradesh Subtropical Horticulture Irrigation and Value Addition Project. Basically, we will say that it is to boost agriculture. Alright, it will help us to promote the horticulture business. Alright, and this will help us to increase the farmers' income also. So basically, if we talk about this will help us to boost the overall, we can say, the agriculture business in Himachal Pradesh. And for this, $130 million or 1072 crore rupees was approved by the Asian Development Bank. Here in this project, new irrigation facility will be provided. Here, farm irrigation, water management will be provided to almost 6,000 hectares of land, and here training will also be provided to the people for the same. Next, which e-commerce company recently sold their entire holding of 3.1% equity in Paytm? And I have just mentioned this above that it was your Alibaba that have sold their 3.1%, 3.16% of equity into Paytm, and they have left the India after this because they have sold all of their holdings in Paytm. And here 3.16% is equal to around 1.2.1 crore shares. All right, and they roughly transact to 13,600 crore rupees. All right, and they will be, and this Alibaba has sold their stake to the parent company, that is 197 Communication. Next, which of the following satellite is are located successfully by the ISRO on the second edition of the Small Satellite Launch Vehicle from Satish Dhawan Space Center? If we talk about Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, remember the first edition of this was launched during the Independence Day to celebrate 75th years of independence. But during that time, this was a failure mission. And now again, the second edition of this Small Satellite Launch Vehicle was launched from Satish Dhawan Space Center, and three important satellites that you need to remember that was placed from here. There were Azadi Sat 2, that is the second edition, Earth Observation Satellite O7, and Janus 1. These are the three another satellite that you need to remember that was launched into the space using the Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, the second edition of the Small Satellite Launch Vehicle D2 from Satish Dhawan Space Center. All right. Next, and also one more thing, if we talk about this Small Satellite Launch Vehicle, this is the sixth launch vehicle that is designed by and developed by ISRO only. 56 crore rupees were used to develop this, and it caters to a launch of up to 500 kg satellites into the LEO, that is low Earth orbit, on a launch on demand basis. Next, who has recently won the International Press Academy Award in the Best Breakthrough Performance category at the 27th Satellite Award? I repeat, who has recently won the International Press Academy Award in the Best Breakthrough Performance category during the 27th Satellite Award? It will be your Bhavin Rabadi. It will be your Bhavin Rabadi. Bhavin Rabadi, he is the lead child actor in Pan Nalin's Oscar-nominated Gujarati film Shallow Show, the last film show. Alright, and it has bagged the International Press Academy Award in the Best Breakthrough Performance category at the 27th Satellite Awards that were held in United States. Alright, so correct option is who has won the International Press Academy Award in the Best Breakthrough Performance category at the 27th Satellite Award is your Bhavin Rabadi. Apart from this, also remember that this film is the first Indian film to be shortlisted for Oscars in the Best International Feature Film category after 21 years. Alright, next. Alright, let me write here the name also of the film so you will get a better idea. The Last Film Show. Alright, next. In which state Indravati, that is your Kutru National Park, is located? It is located in Chhattisgarh. Kangair Valley National Park, it is also located in Chhattisgarh only. Who is the Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh? Bhupesh Baghel. Next, if I ask you recently, tell me Women's Premier League, where this will be held? In Mumbai. Alright, then apart from this, remember who won the Kenya Ladies Open title 2023? Kenya Ladies Open title for 2023. It was won by Aditi Ashok. Next, Kamran Akmal has announced retirement from all the forms of cricket. Then Formula E Championship was held where? In Hyderabad. Apart from this, first Indian captain to score ton across all the format is Rohit Sharma. Fifth edition of the Khelo India Youth Games, where they will be held. They will be held in Madhya Pradesh. They were held in Madhya Pradesh. Then third edition of Khelo India Winter Games, where they were held in Gulmarg, Jammu and Kashmir, and Gulmarg here has topped in the medal tally. And if we talk about Khelo India Youth Games, who has topped here? It is your Maharashtra that has topped in the medal tally. Then is your, tell me, Safer Internet Day. When do we observe Safer Internet Day? It is observed on 7th of Feb. Alright, I'll explain them later. Let's do the questions first. The first ammunition cum torpedo cum missile ACTCM barge Yard 125 was launched by Captain Prashant Saxena at Suryapdita Projects Private Limited. Where is it located? It is in Thane, Maharashtra. So remember, first ammunition cum torpedo cum missile barge Yard 125 was launched by Captain Prashant Saxena in Thane, Maharashtra. That is at Suryapdita Projects Private Limited. In this barge, all major and auxiliary equipment systems that are sourced from various indigenous manufacturers are located, and this caters to the Make in India initiative of the Ministry of Defense. Next, as per the DGCA, that is your Directorate General of Civil Aviation data in February 2023, India's position has improved to 55th position from 112th place in the Aviation Safety Oversight ranking of the ICAO, that is your International Civil Aviation Organization. So what is the rank of India in this ICAO? It is 55. Alright, it was earlier 112th position, but now it has been increased to 55th position. Alright, also remember the ICAO team has reviewed the progress in almost 137 protocol questions, out of which 101 protocol questions are now satisfactory, and that is the reason India was ranked at 55th position. Next, which asset management company has recently launched 3 open-ended exchange traded fund schemes? That is, which asset management company has launched 3 open ETFs? It is your HDFC Asset Management Company. Alright, they have launched 3 ETFs, that is your electronic traded or exchange traded funds. Alright. Next, one more thing here you can remember, that the new fund offer, that is your NFO, has commenced on 30th of January and it will close, and it has closed on 13th of February. And this particular scheme, and as there are 3 open-ended exchange traded funds, 3 ETF schemes, these will be managed by Abhishek Moore, Nirman Morakhia and Arun Agarwal. Let's discuss some important days now. On 7th of Feb, we observe Safer Internet Day. On 10th of February, World Pulses Day, and the theme for the World Pulses Day is Pulses for a Sustainable Future. Then on 11th, we observe World Unani Day. One Unani Day is observed on 11th of February with the theme that you need to remember is Unani Medicines for Public Health. I repeat, Unani Medicines for Public Health. On 11th Feb only, we observe International Day of Women and Girls in Science. And the theme here is Ideas. Ideas is your innovative, demonstrate, elevate, advance, sustain. I repeat, Ideas full form is innovate, demonstrate, elevate, advance and sustain. This is the theme for the International Day for Women and Girls in Science. And it is observed on 11th of Feb. Then on 12th, we observe International Darwin Day. On 13th, we observe World Radio Day with the theme Radio and Peace. This is the theme for the World Radio Day. And on 12th only, remember, there is another day, that is your National Productivity Day with the theme A Chance to Set Goals. I repeat, National Productivity Day is observed on 12th of February with the theme A Chance to Set Goals. Next is who was appointed as the Prime Minister of Republic of Moldova after the resignation of Natalia Gavrilita in February 2023. So Dorin Rican has been appointed as the new Prime Minister of Republic of Moldova. Next, name the bank that has recently acquired 100% equity share of the Sonata Finance Private Limited for about 537 crore rupees in cash. So remember, Kotak Mahindra Bank has acquired 100% equity share of Sonata Finance Private Limited for about 537 crore rupees. So correct option here is option 2. Next, when was your United Nations International Day of Women's and Girls in Science observed across the globe? We just saw it is on 11th of February we observe this day, and it is to in this day is observed basically in order to promote and create awareness about the women as they can take part in STEM fields. What are STEM? Science and technology, engineering and mathematics. Also remember, it was the 8th edition of the International Day of Women and Girls in Science that was observed on 11th of February 2023. And we discussed the theme, it was ideas. Ideas is your innovate, demonstrate, evaluate, not evaluate, elevate, advance and sustains. I repeat, what is the theme for the International Day of Women and Girls in Science? It is ideas, that is innovate, demonstrate, elevate, advance and sustain. Next, in which state Election Commission of India ECI has recently started Mission 929 to take voter turnout to over 90%. I repeat, in which state Election Commission of India has recently started Mission 929 to take voter turnout to over 90%. It is your Tripura state. Alright, this will focus on 9 to 9 polling booths across Tripura with the target to increase the voter turnout to be 92% in the next assembly elections. According to Election Commission of India, these booths recorded a voter turnout of less than 89% in 2018 assembly polls. Except for these poll booths, almost the booths in the state recorded a voter turnout to be 91%. Alright, so basically ECI has recently started Mission 99 to take voter turnout to over 90%. That means the people who vote in the state should be more than 90%, and this was launched by the Tripura government. Next, name the union minister who recently inaugurated a 5-day long Amrit Pax 2023, the national Philatelic exhibition at New Delhi. It was launched by whom? Ashwini Vaishnav. He is our Union Minister of Communication. And this 5-day long Amrit Pax 2023, it is a national Philatelic exhibition that was held at Pragati Maidan in New Delhi. Alright, it was a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration. This will culminate on 15th of February 2023. If we talk about Amrit Pax, remember, Amrit Pax is a national platform that will highlight the 5,000 years of India's history, culture and art through various stamps and pictorial collection. This exhibition will display more than 20,000 exhibits under 13 competitive categories, and it was attended by a large number of school students and philatelists from all parts of the country. Alright, next. Which organization has recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Ocean Cleanup to eliminate plastic pollution in the world's oceans and rivers? So remember, it is your United Nations Development Program that has tied up with the Ocean Cleanup to eliminate plastic pollution in the world's ocean and rivers. Where is the headquarter of United Nations Development Program? It is in New York. If we talk about UNEP, the headquarter is in Nairobi, Kenya. Next, name the bank that recently partnered with Crunchfish Digital Cash to launch offline pay pilot program for offline digital payments. It will be your HDFC Bank. I repeat, the bank that has partnered with Crunchfish Digital Cash to launch the offline pay pilot program for online digital payment is your HDFC Bank. Apart from this, remember, this Crunchfish Digital Cash established a pilot program that was called Offline Pay. It was to test offline digital payments for customers and merchants as a part of RBI regulatory sandbox. And HDFC Bank is the industry's first bank to provide an entirely offline digital payment service. So that is also the question asked here is that which bank has partnered with Crunchfish Digital Cash to launch an offline digital payment system? It will be your HDFC Bank. Also, For these offline digital transactions, the upper value that is capped at rupees is 200 rupees per transaction, and here the customers could add up to 2000 rupees in the offline wallet through UPI e-payment. Next, name the personality who was recently elected as the 8th president of Cyrus. Who is the 8th president of Cyrus? Tell me. Nikos Christodoulis. Nikos Christodoulis. Alright. I repeat the name. Nikos Christodoulis is the new 8th president of Cyrus. Next is who has recently won the first ever Formula E race in India 2023 Greenco Hyderabad E-Prix. So this first E-race of India was won by John Eric Vergne. Alright, he has won the first ever Formula E race that was held in Hyderabad, and Greenco is the partner here. Alright. Next, what is the theme of the World Radio Day that was observed across the globe on 13th of February? And we saw what is the theme, that is radio and peace. Next, what is the theme for the International Epilepsy Day that was observed across the globe on 13th of February? The theme for the International Epilepsy Day is stigma. And this day, remember, it is not that every year we observe this on 13th of February. International Epilepsy Day is observed on the second Monday of Feb month. Alright. And the theme here was stigma. The first edition of this International Epilepsy Day was observed in the year 2015. Next, digital capture of the attendance of workers employed under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme has made universal by the central government from 1st of January 2023. I repeat, the digital capture of the attendance of the workers under a Manrega scheme has made universal by central government scheme from 1st of January. Under this, the union government, arguing for the transparency and accountability, in May 2021 has started a pilot project to capture the attendance via mobile application, that is National Mobile Monitoring System. So the correct option is 1st of January 2023. Next, Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways has recently constituted a high-level committee to draft the revised guidelines for the operation of roll-on, roll-off and roll-on passenger ferry services. That is your roll-on, roll-off and your roll-on passenger service, that is RoPax. These services, these are the ferry services, and the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways has recently constituted a high-level committee for these operations of roll-on, roll-off and roll-on passenger ferry services. It is asked that this high-level committee will be headed by whom? Sanjay K. Mehta will be heading this high-level committee. Next, also remember, this particular aims to promote and develop a ro-ro ferries transportation ecosystem, and this is one of the key initiatives and reforms that are pushed by the ministry in its Sagarmala program to strengthen the India's socio-economic and regulatory ecosystem. Next, according to Electricity Market Report for 2023 that was released by IEA, it was released on 8th of Feb. Asia will use half of the world's electricity by which year? So remember, by the year 2025, Asia will be using half of the world's electricity by 2025, and this report data was released in the report, that is Electricity Market Report of 2023, released by IEA. And in this, India and China will be using most of it, and in these two also China will be the major contributor, or it will be the major consumer of electricity from Asia by the year 2025. Next, which bank has recently signed an MOU with European bank BNP Paribas to meet the financial needs of the European enterprises operating in India and Indian companies in the European Union? It is your ICICI Bank. I repeat, ICICI Bank has recently signed an MOU with European bank BNP Paribas to meet the financial needs of European enterprises that are operating in India and Indian companies that are operating in European Union. So for India, it will be ICICI Bank, and for European enterprise, it will be, for European countries, it will be your BNP Paribas, that is an European bank. Next, name the company that has recently launched a co-lend, India's first fully automated escrow management solution for co-lending. It was launched by Cashfree. Alright, Cashfree Payments. This is a leading payment and application programming interface banking solution company. They have launched co-lend, that is India's first fully automated escrow management solution for co-lending. Co-lending was developed in line with the digital lending guidelines that was announced by RBI. Here it enables the instant disbursal and automatic reconciliation and dashboard for managing various partnerships and other features. So this was launched by Cashfree. Next is who has recently declared as the next president of Bangladesh by the Election Commission of Bangladesh. He will be Mohammad Shahabuddin Chuppu, has been elected as the next president of Bangladesh. Next, name the company that recently introduced Snapdragon Satellite, that will be the world's first satellite based on two-way capable messaging solution for premium smartphones. This was launched by Qualcomm Technologies Limited, and this is important question, friends. All right, the company that has introduced a Snapdragon satellite, that will be the first satellite based two-way capsule messaging solution. It will be providing two-way messaging for premium smartphones. This will be using satellite for the same, and this was developed using Iridium. This will allow next generation premium Android smartphones that will support messaging for emergency use in rural and offshore location, and it was launched by Qualcomm Technologies Incorporation. Next, name the footballer who has been recently selected as the world best player for 2022 by International Federation of Football History and Statistics. Who is he? He is Lionel Messi. He belongs to Argentina, and if you remember, Argentina has won the World Cup, FIFA World Cup for the third time. And where was this held? This was held in Qatar. Also remember, if we talk about Club FIFA World Cup, who won this? It was won by Real Madrid. Next, which state's police department has recently received the President's Color in recognition of exceptional service? It will be your Haryana. Important question. Alright, Home Minister Amit Shah presented President's Color to Haryana Police at Haryana Police Academy in Karnal in recognition of the Haryana Police Exceptional Service. And if we talk about this President's Color, this is the highest honor that is bestowed upon any military and police units in India for their meritorious service and their extraordinary service. Next, so friends, I guess these are the important current affairs for the day. I hope you have understood our session. If you find the session to be interesting, all you have to do is like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views on such session. I hope you have enjoyed the session, and if you want us to bring more such sessions regularly, then comment below and let us know, because that will motivate us to make more such interesting videos for you. That's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.